Hello and welcome to another Out of Spec Hill Climb Challenge. My name is Zach and behind me is the 2022 Toyota Tundra TRD Off-Road that we just got on loan from Toyota, and we're gonna run it up the Hill Climb Challenge. So let's hit the trail.
All right, Zach, what makes this truck capable or not?
Well, Toyota did really good with all the tech stuff. We'll go over that later inside the truck, but a couple things that I think is gonna be the Achilles heel on this truck are these Falcon Wild Peak AT3 tires. Not very aggressive, almost an all season basically. These are 20-inch rims, which is basically a no-no when you're going off-road. So we can't really air down that much. We might pop a bead. Also, they are going for aero with this truck. Look how low this front end is. And this is all plastic under here. We do have a front, oh, that's plastic too. Oh my gosh, I thought that was steel. And for the off-roaders out there, notice no front recovery hooks at all. So, and this is a TRD Off-Road. So this comes equipped with the Bilstein shocks, the rear locker, crawl control, multi-train management system. You put all that tech in there, but you don't even put a front recovery hook on there. To me, that just seems silly. They did think of us here in Colorado, and Toyota outfitted this with a rock rail. That is a real rock rail that has no step whatsoever. So that's good, but I think our biggest Achilles heel on this truck is definitely gonna be ground clearance, and we're gonna find out really soon. But one thing that I just found out yesterday, it's super cool. Huh? Got a button right here. And this is the composite bed, by the way, in case you're wondering. So this is actually a one-piece composite material that Toyota makes for these beds. I'm not a fan of it. I feel like if you really put this to work, I don't know if I'm gonna be a composite guy. I'd rather just have a bed liner and a steel bed. But let's hop in the Tundra, take it up the Hill Climb Challenge, and see how far we get. I'm not betting very far. So let's do it.
All right, what will you do to get this ready for this hill climb?
Well, to get this Tundra ready for the hill climb, there are some cool things. Unfortunately, we have nothing to raise the suspension up. Let's turn those off, got a little. But what we are gonna do, we do have our rear locker. We're not gonna engage that right away, but let's see if we can get the camera to engage. We are gonna be using this guy, which went away. We're gonna be using this guy, this camera system. So right up here, I can see the front. This is the front of the truck. These are my tires, so you can see when I turn. I can see where my tire placement's gonna go. Oh, there we go. So we can see where my tire placement's gonna go right there. So I got view of my left and right tires, so I can kind of get a good idea. This is gonna kind of flatten out the terrain, unfortunately. I don't think it's gonna give us that much of a advantage, but it's there.
Yeah, pitch and roll,
which is nice. And I can see the rear. I can also see, I think we can see where our tires are placed.
Oh, tight.
Which is cool too. So we have some advantages in here over like an old Jeep or something, but we also have multi-train select. So here's our we do not have 4 auto on this car, which I think is a disadvantage for Colorado. I think any car that's in the snow should have 4 auto, not just 4 high. So we're gonna put it in 4 high. We're gonna do our multi-terrain select. Oh, transfer in 2 high. Oh yeah, we gotta. So the Toyota's 4-wheel drive is kind of finicky, and you gotta kind of drive it forward and back, kind of old school in my opinion.
So that all the things can lock up.
So everything can lock up. You know, my old Jeep, I just pull a lever and it's in 4-wheel drive right away. So I'm just saying. Okay, so we have deep snow, sand, and dirt. Not really, I think we go mud. And the other thing about this too, when you start changing these systems, it doesn't do it on the display like you would. So all I have to go by is this little icon up here to know, I guess that's sand, I guess that's dirt, and I guess that's snow, so I guess that's mud.
Yeah, sometimes it pops up, but usually it's just that VSC, which you could hit okay.
And there it is right there. Once you let it time out again.
A little finicky.
A little finicky. And that disables traction control, all the safety features. So we do have that. And we, of course, have our last resort, crawl control, which I am gonna try because I never seen anyone do it. And why not? Yeah. You know, I think it's there for a reason. And the Bronco, we have something similar. You'll see the Bronco doing the exact same challenge. We actually have it here today too on another video. But what do you say, Jordan? Let's head up the trail and see what kind of mischief we can get into with the Tundra. And just for the record, as soon as this thing does bottom out or touches anything, the Hill Climb Challenge is over. That's how we're doing these things. So as soon as this bottoms out, we're not pushing it further. We're stopping there, recording where it stopped, and that's the end of the challenge.
Sounds good.
So let's head up the trail and terrify ourselves in the Tundra.
Nice.
All right, so what we're gonna go ahead and do is pop the truck into 4-low. Whoa, that sounded healthy. What the hell was that? What was that? We got my neighbor Chris behind us from my neighborhood in Fort Collins. He's actually camping across the street. So just why not bring him along, you know? So we're coming up to our first obstacle and it's already gonna be a doozy. It's basically these razor rocks. And what we're gonna try to do is articulate over them. I don't wanna go too far to the left over here. But with my trail cam, I can really, so we're on top of the rock, we're articulating. Let's go ahead and lock the rear locker. Just put all the goodies to use. All right, rear locker. Still not engaged, still flashing, good Toyota. So we cleared that first obstacle, no problem. The rear locker is not engaged. There it goes, now locked. Okay, so we're coming up to the next part, which is insane. Here we go. Toyota. All right, we gotta pick the line here. All right, here we go, here we go. Positive attitude. We're not gonna break the truck. We're gonna get a little help from Jordan, I think. All right, hey, I need to double check my line. Just gotta see what line's gonna be the best for this horse. It's doing pretty good so far.
Yeah, it just keeps crawling.
I think it's over here. I think this is not the line.
No.
This is the line.
I feel like, yeah, it's got to be kind of...
So we got to come, I'm going to back up and then come up this way. And then we're going to dip a tire here.
Like this, basically?
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Don't bottom out, don't bottom out, don't bottom out. Because we don't have like a, you know, like if we mess these trucks up, it's definitely not a positive. It still sucks. Uh-oh.
There's the bottom.
There's the bottom. What did we hit?
That was just the left rock slider barely tapping it.
Okay. All right, so sorry everyone, we're just double checking everything right now. We're trying to just kind of crawl this thing up here. Those rock sliders gonna hit?
Not yet. I think you cut left now. Let me, oh.
Is that the rock slider?
That's the exhaust pipe touching that rock.
Oh.
Let me see what the other side looks
All right,
like.
let's check it out. All right, so yeah, we're kind of articulated out right now, pretty good. We're at, what is this? Almost 30 degrees pitch and roll. And we're tilted. I wish this would actually tell you the exact angles. Keep going? Call it a day.
I don't know. Park it and get out. See?
Okay.
You make the call.
Give a judgment call here. Okay, let's check this out.
You're the pro. I mean, this is
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
So the exhaust just barely started touching it when you stopped.
Yeah, and it's only gonna get worse up here.
Yeah, I think this is where we stopped.
She bottomed out. That exhaust is like sitting in the dirt right now.
No kidding.
Yeah. All right, so we've reached the end of the road for the Toyota Tundra 2022 TRD. And I'm gonna tell you why this is the end of the road for you Toyota fans out there.
It's not quite beached, but we are close, and if we go any further, we'll beach it, right?
Okay, yeah, so check out the front right here. This rock has our transfer case's name written all over it once we start clearing that. This tire, we're pretty much, we're very flexed out. Check out the rock rail right here. Thank God Toyota put this on here because we are very close. We're pretty much like, that's all the room we have. Centimeters. We did not scrape anything, Toyota. We're careful. Now coming off the back, this is where the money's made. I don't know if you know this, but that's our exhaust pipe right there.
In the dirt.
In the dirt. It's not on a rock, it's in the dirt. So that's it for that. And then over here, we're pretty well flexed out.
Oh, yeah.
You saw on the other side, the tire's pretty well stuffed. We're still on the, we're barely on the ground right there too. So plan here is we're gonna back down, and that's the end of the hill climb challenge. But if you turn around, Jordan, we got pretty far.
Yeah, a lot better than I expected, honestly.
This is intense, okay? I mean, I know we can't show this on camera, but look at the size of these rocks. I mean, this is a massive rock.
I thought it was gonna get beached there. This thing is so long.
And then this right here, look at this. I'm surprised we even made it over this. So let's back down carefully, and I think we should film it just in case.
Yeah. Good. You're good.
Here we go. All right. Toyota Tundra. This hill climb challenge, everyone, is